for joining me again today. For this art, you will need either crayons or oil pastels and watercolors. And I have two that I'll do. I'll put this one and this one in the timestamp so you can choose which one to do and when to do it. And I hope you enjoy. Your first step here will be to create the pot for the single cactus. You draw almost a cup lid, the sides down a little bit and around, and then just straight down on a slight angle. Then to put the cactus, it's one bigger half circle with some smaller ones coming off. You can place them however you want. You can do groups of 3, 4, 2, it's up to you. So I have a side and then more off the top. Cuts it off a bit here, but I do 2 more at the top. Now you're going to go in with your oil pastels or your crayons. I'm choosing a collection of greens and browns for the pot and the cactus itself. And here you can see I forgot to do the little lip of the pot going to the back, so I'm just adding that in right now. Here I am outlining the cactus in a darker green, and I'll be going in with a lighter green to do the inside lines of the cactus. Here you can see I'm just starting at the top, sort of the middle, and I'm coming down with curved lines. I'm going over them twice so that they're nice and thick. And then I will be going in with that darker color over top. Just going in and doing the same thing. I'm outlining all except for that top piece because that will be a flower. I'm putting in the light green and I'm coloring them in. And then here, just out of the camera, I put a pink color in that top circle you'll see pretty soon. Now I'm slowing it down a bit so you can see how I am doing the cactus prickles. I'm just doing a V and then putting one stick in the middle, and I'll go through and do that on all the cactus pieces. Sometimes I do them randomly, sometimes I do them on the green drawing. Going in with my browns to do the lip of the pot. I'm doing a lighter brown as the top, a darker brown as the dirt, and then I have a cream color for the bottom of the pot. going to need to pull out your watercolors, and I like to add more water to it to get a nice light wash, and I use it as the covering for the background. And the nice thing about the pencil or the crayon or the oil pastel is that it resists the water. Now we're going to go to the second image. This image has two pots with two different types of cactus. Again, we're going to start with the planters or the pots. You're going to do the same thing. I did mine two different heights and two different sort of shapes. Now I'm putting this easy cactus in the taller pot. It's literally just a large half circle or oval with a small circle on top and a smaller oval beside it, and the next one's just a circle. Again, just like the other ones, I'm going to outline in a darker green. I'm going to put some dark green inside as lines to add to that shape. Here I am adding the lighter greens over top and coloring right over top of those lines to add sort of that texture. I am going to color that top piece orange like a flower, and then I'm going in with my black again, and I am doing little V's with a line in the middle to make the spines. And now I'm going to go in on the smaller round cactus, and I'm going to do the same thing, do the darker green outline and lines inside and color over top with a lighter green. Here I'll go back in with the black, and I'll go over top and make those V's with the line in the middle. And for this one, I'm sort of following the lines that I made in the darker green. I'm going in with brown to make the lip of the pot, and I'll just color those. Make sure that you really saturate it with that color So when we do the watercolor overlay, it doesn't get into any areas that it shouldn't. Here I'm really saturating my brush with water and then with the color, and it cuts off a bit at the top, but you'll see I'll come down and do that wash all the way through the page. And there you have your beautiful summer cactus.